Hi guys, and good evening. I like doing these Facebook Lives at night because it is just way more relaxing for me. It's at the end of my day, I'm able to get my thoughts out and hopefully get my message out the way I intend to do it this evening. So I wanted to talk to you tonight about weight mastery. What's weight mastery? Or mastering your weight once and for all. Weight mastery is a way of life. It is just a way of being, thinking, and doing. Now, if you're like me, not sure if you are, but if you're like me, I used food to manage my emotions. So when I was angry or when I was stressed or when I was frustrated or upset, I used food to manage that emotions. It was like an opiate. It was like a drug. Let me give you an example. So I remember walking around my island when I was upset. I would be walking, literally walking around my island trying to find whatever I can to eat. And I didn't even realize I was doing that until a few minutes later. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And you know what that caused? That caused 70 pounds of weight gain. That caused stress on my body. That caused me to feel anger and resentment towards myself and for anyone else that made me feel anger and resentment. And what do you think that did to my self-esteem? Yeah, I was in the dumps. I had extreme self-esteem issues. Does that sound familiar? Do you know someone like that? Is that you? If it's not, then you're lucky. But it was me. And it's millions of other humanoids out there. It's millions of other Americans and people around the world that are suffering with this emotional disorder. So that is why I have decided to do something special. I am, I talk about this 90-day challenge, this 90-day transformation. How 90 days can change your life. And a lot of people you can say, hey, here's the plan, here's the food plan, this is the products I want you to take, and they do it and they lose the weight and they never gain the weight back again. But guess what? That is not the majority of the Americans. That is not the majority of the population, and that certainly was not me. So what I'm going to do is something really special. And I decided to do this because I want to help. I want to make a difference. I want to take all the tools, all the knowledge, all of my skills that I have learned over the years and share them with you. Now, I've coached clients. I have helped others. But that was the one piece that was missing in my life was transcending those negative beliefs that I had about myself. And now I want to share it with you. So I've decided to do something really special. Are you ready? I decided to offer 6 weeks of coaching. That's right, 6 weeks of coaching. Why? Why, you ask? Because I want you to, because the world needs you, really. I want you to start feeling good about yourself. I want to put my coaching skills out in the world and have this ripple effect so that you can then share what I'm teaching you with your family, your children. Because I don't know, what I'm noticing is that there are so many children, young girls, women, and men for that matter, they just don't show it as much, but suffering with low self-esteem, not really knowing your worth. Okay, so that's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to take everything that I've learned and share. So let's talk about the 6 weeks. Oh, didn't realize how much water I'm drinking right now. Okay, excuse me. All right, so let's go through the 6-week program here. Let me get my hair straightened up. All right, so on the first 2 weeks, it is basically going to be a breakthrough. We're gonna go over all of your negative beliefs. We're going to start identifying everything that has been holding you back. Everything that has stopped you from living the life that you are meant to live. All of those past pains, hurts, beliefs, we're going to identify them. Okay, that's in the first 2 weeks. Then in the second 2 weeks, it gets a little fun because then we're going to start discreating them. We're going to start discreating all those negative beliefs and reprogramming your mind. It's a very, very powerful coaching tool that I have had because I had a coach, and it's very, very powerful. So get ready for some life changes. And then on the second 2 weeks, we're working on your mindset because mindset is where it's at. I'm going to be giving you the tools. I'm going to give you the affirmations. I'm going to help you with your visualizations. I'm going to give you all the tools so that you can see through and get you through that 90-day challenge and beyond. This isn't just about 90 days. This isn't just about the 6 weeks. This is for your life. This is for your, we're going to start with the weight, but you know, can you imagine that ripple effect? You know, the relationship, how that relationship will change. Maybe it's holding you back from really stepping into the best version of you. Think about that for a second. Maybe it's holding you back from the job or the career that you wanted to do, but you've been afraid because of self-esteem. So let's just take it one piece at a time, even though this is a big piece. It was a big piece for me, and I'm sure it's a big piece for a lot. And then also, what about, it has a huge effect on your career. So I talked about career. Relationship. You know, imagine what would feel like. How would you feel? How would that change the relationship, not only you have with others, but the relationship you have with yourself? Most importantly, with yourself. Because when you do this, you're loving yourself. You're really, when you're eating right, when you're doing the steps it takes to finally lose the weight that maybe you've held on like I did for 20 years. I mean, come on, that's crazy. But you're loving yourself. So it's time. So we're going to get a private Facebook group going, so there's accountability for everybody. And any questions, any concerns, that's going to be addressed there. And then the bonus, because, you know, I always like a bonus. I'm going to give you some weekly email support. You're going to get that from me, which is going to keep you motivated and on track, because I want you to succeed. I want this to be the time in your life that you take for yourself. You got nothing to lose except all that excess baggage, all that excess negativity, all those excess weight. It's time. It's time to step into the next version, the best version of you. All right, guys, drop a 1 below if you're in. I want to know if you're in. I'm going to send you out the information and get you going right away. All right, love you guys. I'm out of here, and I hope you take me up on this offer, and if not today, when? All right, talk to you soon. Good night.